The prologue. The silent invasion. For a century, we expected the robot revolution to start with a bang. We looked for metal armies on the horizon. But the real invasion didn't arrive in the streets. It arrived in the server farms. While we were distracted by chatbots that could write poems, the world's most powerful AI was secretly finding a body. In 2026, the ghost is no longer in the machine. The machine is the ghost. The end of the labor. We are moving beyond automation into physical intelligence. This is the era of the silicon workforce, and it's going to change what it means to be human forever. Chapter 1. The unification, brains meet bodies. Why did this happen so fast? For 50 years, we had two separate problems. We had brains, AI that could think but not touch. And we had bodies. Robots that could lift a car but couldn't pick up an egg without crushing it. The breakthrough is something called end-to-end neural networks. Think of it like a baby learning to walk. We don't program a baby with code. They watch, they fail, and they learn. Now, companies like Tesla, Figure, and Boston Dynamics are letting their robots watch humans. They watch 1 million hours of warehouse work, and suddenly, they don't need a programmer anymore. They have intuition. When you see a robot in a BMW factory inserting a part, it's not following a line of code. It's following a memory of every human who ever did that job before it. Chapter 2. The $3 an hour economy. Let's talk about the math that CEOs are whispering about. A human worker is expensive. They need insurance, they need brakes, they need light to see, and they need a salary that grows with inflation. A mass-produced humanoid robot costs roughly $3 an hour to run. It doesn't need sleep. It doesn't need heat. It doesn't even need the lights turned on. To a corporation, the human worker is now a legacy system that is being phased out. This isn't just about replacing jobs. It's about a total shift in how wealth is created. If 40% of the workforce is replaced by robots, the foundation of the trade time for money system collapses. We are facing a future where we must either rethink value or witness the greatest inequality in human history. Chapter 3. The human premium. In a world where perfect is cheap, imperfection becomes a luxury. When a robot can weld a car and write a book, what is left for us? The answer is the human premium. We are entering the empathy economy. The jobs that survive won't be the ones that require the most logic. They will be the ones that require the most soul. A robot can give you a prescription, but it can't give you hope. It can play a song, but it can't feel the music. The silicon workforce is pushing us toward a choice. Do we become obsolete, or do we finally focus on the things that actually make us human? The future isn't something that happens to us. It's something we build, and the push starts now. Chapter 4. The energy-hungry giants. There is a secret cost to the silicon workforce that no one is talking about: power. A human worker runs on a sandwich and a few hours of sleep. An AI workforce runs on pure, unrelenting electricity. Right now, tech giants are no longer just software companies, they are becoming energy companies. Microsoft is restarting nuclear reactors at 3 Mile Island. Amazon is building data centers next to power plants. Because the bottleneck for the future isn't the code. It's the grid. We are entering the energy race. Whoever masters cheap, infinite energy, whether through fusion or advanced solar, will own the means of production for the next century. Without the spark, the silicon workforce is just a graveyard of cold metal. Chapter 5. The sovereign robot, the geopolitical war. This isn't just a business competition. It's a war for national survival. In the 20th century, power was measured in oil and nuclear warheads. In the 21st, it will be measured in compute and humanoid density. China has already declared its goal to mass-produce humanoids by 2027. The US is pushing Tesla and Figure to move even faster. Why? Because the nation with the most robots will have the largest economy and the most powerful military. You don't need a draft when you have 1 million expendable silicon soldiers.
This isn't just a business competition, it's a war for national survival. In the 20th century, power was measured in oil and nuclear warheads. In the 21st, it will be measured in compute and humanoid density.